I'm back to once again play some of the worst games I could find on the internet. This time, I tried looking for games that were pretty similar to already existing IPs. There were quite a bit of them on the Google Play Store, a lot more than I was honestly expecting. Starting with a truly unique game only known as Spider Hero 3. I'm sure I don't need to explain which game that's referring to. If the name doesn't already give it away, the swinging and combat animations should be enough. The beginning of this game even follows the same path. Start off by fighting random guys, then make your way inside Fisk Tower. Though in Spider Hero it's just a bank, despite the entire level being an exact copy. We even get to fight King Bobby Pin in a much more underwhelming fashion. Though I do have to give props to this game for answering the age-old question of where are the Avengers by actually including them as playable characters. We have heroes such as Iron, Muscle, Captain, Alive Pool, and even Fortnite Skin, all unlockable through the Battle Pass with the exception of Iron and Muscle. There's honestly not much more to even say about this game. It's just a simple beat 'em up with no real story, at least not one I could make out. The fights here aren't even fair. As long as you keep spamming attacks, you will always win. Same with the bosses, pretty underwhelming. There is one mission where you're meant to pick up a cat from the park, but after beating up the enemies you learn that the cat already went home on its own. What a useless ass side quest. Anyways, I'm giving this game a my god how many ads do I have to watch out of 10, and moving on to the Magical Typewriter. This game is set in an undisclosed magical school for wizards. Our first objective is to get situated by leaving our mark in the guest book, obtaining our wand. I need to fucking watch an ad to get my wand? Oh my. And it's an ad for a real Harry Potter game. And lastly, grabbing our broom by watching 4 more of the same fucking TikTok ad. Fuck me. I watch 4 ads. I have to watch another one and it's the same fucking ad. Guess what? Another ad time. Once all of that is said and done, we also can't forget to grab our map of the school. Can you guess how we do that? Oh, this is the map of the castle. Oh, fuck off! Anyways, right outside the library we meet a wizard who I'll be calling Gumbledore for now. We follow him all the way to his little shack to begin our first real quest. With this key you can get into the haunted house. Be careful, it is haunted. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I forgot my book of spells there, so please bring it to me. After that, I will teach you some spells that you will need. I'll wait for you here. Okay. The house in question is a 3-story leaning tower where chairs move every now and then. Spooky. Hello, good sire. I have brought to you your spell book. Oh my fucking... In order to teach you spells, I need coins? Oh my fucking god. I, of course, wasn't going to do this, so I started exploring the castle. Though, I only found an endless chamber, a magical tree that drops owl seeds, and some parkour. The unfortunate part of all of this is that I literally can't finish the game unless I grab all 4 spells, as those are my next quests. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't watch any ads since I had already maxed out the system from the previous 8. And I'm not about to buy coins because... no. Although this game was dumb, I don't want to give it a rating until I play its sequel. That's right, the Magical Typewriter is actually a predecessor to the real masterpiece, Wizards and Witches. Total players, 1.1 million. And number 19 is Sussy Baka. This time, the school went through some creative overhauls and is now known as The Sanctuary. After meeting Gumbo once more, we're meant to follow him to our house. However, I got a little distracted because my dumbass thought Harry Potter invented the term hippogriff. Once getting situated, we're taken to the ring where we get to learn and use new spells. Oh my fuck you. What's quite annoying about this game is that magic relies on a mana bar, which wouldn't be all too bad if it didn't regenerate 1 point per century. I constantly sat around and took a beating as I patiently waited for the chance to even attack. Needless to say, I gave up on fighting altogether. After exploring Earth for a bit, Gumbo decides to teach us how to bend and manipulate time. Once that was over, we of course are blessed with another ad. Either way, I'm again unable to complete this game. Like I said, I gave up on fighting altogether because I never have enough mana to defeat any enemy, which is a problem because 99% of my quests were fighting quests. Not to mention, one of them had me follow this little goblin to wherever, but the goblin was instead following me. Where was I supposed to take him? Anyways, I'll rate this undisclosed magical game a solid 5 unregistered gold coins out of 10. Now we can move on to one of the best mobile mobile games I've ever played for all the wrong reasons. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, a game based off the original novel. I want to quickly mention that although I'm familiar with Alice in the Wonderland, I've never actually seen it. So this was my first introduction to the story, and man, I am glad I waited this long. We start off with a little introduction explaining that Alice was very bored and stupid until she spots a white rabbit. Oh dear, I shall be too late. I think that's what he sounds like, right? Sorry you had to hear that, but we follow the rabbit down his hole and find ourselves in a strange room, with the only way out being through this small little door. What door? Oh shit. I'm not that small. I'm at least 5'10". By drinking this concoction, we're able to drop ourselves down to 5'8" and glitch out the game. I'm not even joking. I can't tell if I broke something or not. Either way, eating sweets help us grow back to our normal height of 6'1", and by successfully fanning our tears, we flood the entire room. You're now more than 9 feet high. Going through the doors more hopeless than ever. You begin to cry. Wah, wah, wah. Let me just fan myself, I guess. Wipe the tears. Oh, that was the end of that. Watch, I had to play the next chapter. Fuck you guys, man. Fine, whatever. Now we find ourselves in a flooded hallway with Ricky the rat just standing painfully still. Most of this dialogue was just Alice fawning over her cat, so not that important. After following Ricky through the halls, we stumble upon another ad. We stumble upon a secret council meeting to discuss the matter of getting dry. I'll soon make you dry enough. God, Jesus. This is the driest thing I know. Silence all around, if you please. Nobody's even speaking. William the Conqueror, whose cause was favored by the... What? Submitted by the English? What about this is getting dry? I honestly don't know what the hell he's talking about, so we'll just skip through all this dialogue. In order to dry ourselves, Mr. Frog suggests performing what is known as a caucus race. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just running around in circles for as long as you can handle. What the fuck is going on? Oh, and I killed him. With the winner of the race being everybody. Everybody wins and everybody must receive prizes. Of course, all prizes must come from Alice, even her own prize. After emptying Alice's pockets dry, Ricky starts giving us his lore, which I accidentally clicked and skipped. Doesn't matter though, Alice scares everyone away by talking about her cat again. The white rabbit appears once more and mistakes us for his maid, ordering us to retrieve his gloves and fan from his house. However, during our little scavenge, curiosity gets the best of us and we take a sip of the jelly juice on the counter, causing us to grow so large we essentially protrude out the house, though we can't see that. The rabbit and whoever else was outside fought back the only way that made sense. Oh. What are those? Cupcakes? Oh, we need to get the fuck out of here before they find out. Shit. Run, run, Alice, run! Oh, hell nah. Oh, damn, what a dodge. Jesus, Alice, why aren't you playing quarterback? Oh, shit, the rabbit! Oh, I guess he just ignored me. After wandering through the woods, we stumble upon a little caterpillar who gives us a choice. One fruit will make us grow taller, while the other fruit will make us grow smaller. Though it was quite underwhelming since the smaller fruit wasn't even programmed. This bird tells us a whole bunch of nothing, and now we get an ad. And now we find ourselves at a log cabin. We try knocking only for the frog footman to speak with less sense than me making these videos. There's no sort of use in knocking at that for two reasons. First, because I'm on the same side of the door as you are. Please then, how am I to get in? We have the door between us, for instance. If you were inside, you might knock and I could let you out, you know. What the fuck is this guy talking about? How am I to get in? Are you to get in at all? That's the first question, you know. I shall sit here on and off for days and ages, but what am I to do? Alice asked this 4 times and nothing. Oh, he's perfectly idiotic. Yeah, I think this frog might be high on crack or something. Once we find our way inside, well, oh wow. Jesus, are you guys hotboxing the room? There's a baby here. God damn. What the fuck is that? I'm not even gonna question anything. Oh, there's a cat too. And there's also this lady cooking up meth or something. I don't know. Pig. Who did she call pig? The baby or me? You don't know much, and that's a fact. I fuck you then. What the? Is that lore? What the fuck was that? Why is she throwing more? I want to kick this baby. Alice realizes it's best to run off with the child, considering neither of these women are fit to be parents, but soon after the child takes its true form. Alice was just beginning to think to herself, now what am I to do with this creature when I get it home? When I grunted again so violently that she looked down its face in some alarm. What the fuck? Okay, we're going back in. You guys can have your baby back. I don't want him anymore. After leaving Wilbur to run off on his own, we have a run-in with the Cheshire Cat once again. Past all of his Reddit wisdom, Cheshire Puss, would you tell me, please, which way I ought to walk from here?
That depends a great deal on where you want to get to.
I'm not doing voices anymore. I don't much care where, so long as I get somewhere. Oh, you're sure to do that if you only walk long enough. This fucking smart-ass cat. We're told that to our left lies a hatter, and to our right lies a March hare. I, of course, wanted to see the hatter, but unfortunately... Oh, okay, his grin's back. Oh, it's gone. Well, I've often seen a cat without a grin, thought Alice, but a grin without a cat? The most curious thing I've ever seen in my life. To be continued in the next update. No! Let me see, when was the last time this game was updated? No! It's been almost 7 months. Okay, the graphics are super beam. Calm down. I've genuinely never felt so sad that a game ended in one of these videos. It's criminal. This game studio, Harha Studios, did actually go on to make another Alice game, but it was deleted off the Play Store for some reason, though it does still exist on the App Store for $4. It's also apparently coming soon on Steam, which I found out while editing this video. The game itself is pretty, I guess, unique and philosophical, but lacks the magic that was Alice in Wonderland Adventures. All you do is control a little ball through the words of the story. Regardless, I'm giving this game a solid please update the game, I need to see how the story ends out of 10. I will not finish the story of Alice myself and wait until the developers update their game, if they ever do. Thank you to every current and new Pookie Club members, and also to every single one of you for 10,000 subscribers. An incredible milestone I never expected to reach. I love every single one of you. If you like this video, feel free to check out my other videos. That's all for me, and ciao ciao.